Alright guys, Casey's Nation here again. Bear with me a little bit. It is a little windy out, so I'll try to speak up a little bit. But got another gun review for you guys today. It's a Remington Express XP Tactical. I'm wanting to say that it is probably the tactical version of the other air rifle that I reviewed, basically because it's kind of set up similar, but it is different, as you'll see in a minute. First, we're just going to start off with the box. Basically, it puts the picture right out in front of the rifle. It's got a synthetic stock. It's got all the features and stuff written on it. Well, pretty well designed box compared to the other box that I got with the other rifle. Didn't really have a whole lot of features on it, and it was really bland. But this thing here is really eye-catching and really does a good job at telling you what you're getting when you buy this rifle. So if I hadn't said it already, which I think I have, it's the Remington Express XP Tactical. It shoots at about 1300 FPS at a maximum, and the comes with a silencer, a scope, and then obviously the gun. So that's the box, and on the back of it, it's got some more in-depth things. I mean, Remington actually did a pretty good job at designing this box and the graphics on it, just to show you what you were getting before you even opened up the box and looked at the rifle. Alright, so that's the box. Here we have the rifle. Alright, with this rifle, like I said, it has a nice synthetic stock. It has a sound suppressor mounted on the end of it. Does not have iron sights like the other rifle I told you had, which is okay because I didn't use it anyways. And like I said previously, for these air rifles, you really just need to use the scope because your window of accuracy, your window of opportunity with a kill shot is just so small. Having a scope really helps you out in that long run. If you're using long sights at 100 rounds or 100 yards, you might not be as accurate. Just because these don't go as far as a regular centerfire or rimfire rifle. Some things they did were they added a rubber butt stock plate, so when you're holding it, you've got a little bit of protection from the recoil. Because this was 1300 as opposed to the 1000 that the other rifle I had was, it does kick a little bit. Meaning that you do need to grip it a little tighter when it comes to firing. Because what happens is if you don't, then your target's all over the place. It comes with a different scope than the other one. This one comes with a, I want to say a 9x, let's read the box, because I don't know for sure. Oh, it's on the side, sorry. It comes with a 9x32 scope to a 3x32 scope. It has a zoom feature mounted on it. Alright. One quick note, when you do mount the scope to these rifles, even with the previous one, you need to put some Loctite on the screws that you use on your hardware to mount your scope to your rifle, because I noticed last time with my other Remington rifle is that one day I went out to shoot it and all the adjustments I'd done to the scope were gone, and it was shooting low when a week ago it was shooting pinpoint. And what had happened is the little bolts, or the little screws and Allen key screws that are on the hardware for the scope, had loosened up a little bit and allowed the scope to move just a little bit every time I would fire it, because it kicks a little bit. But side note, just put a little Loctite on those screws and you should be fine. Has the same double safety reset feature that the other gun I showed has, and I'll do a couple more close-ups on that. Has the typical Remington logo, just as the other one did, at the bottom of the pistol grip on the stock. The even says Remington on the butt plate. It has Remington etched in the side here, as well as Remington Express XP Tactical on the chamber on this side. It's got safety notifications and what kind of caliber and so what on this side here and this side here. And just overall, I think it's a pretty decent weapon. It shoots pretty accurate, even with this big silencer on the end of it. It's not as loud as my other one, but it is a little noticeably. It's not really loud, but it is noticeable. So the silencer in some part works, but not to the degree that you think it will. Let's see. I'm gonna bring it up close for you guys to take a look at it. It's a little better. And like I said before, it came with one of them little things that come with all scopes and stuff, just about. So here's the scope, and it's got a zoom ring on the center, so you can zoom in and out. Then you got your adjustments here. You know how to do that. The only thing I didn't like about this scope is that it didn't say Remington on it like the other one I did, but it being a different scope, it might be a little better. There's the silencer they put on the end of it. As you can see, they took the iron sights off, and it's got a, according to the box, it's got like a marble type finish or look to the stock. And there's the Remington R again that they're real famous for putting on their rifles. There's the end of the butt plate, it says Remington on it. Very notice when you compare this to the other rifle, it is a lot lighter. I want to say that the wooden version rifle I had was close to 8 or 9 pounds. This is probably around 6 to 7. And here's that double safety again. Basically, you cock it, and the safety button will pop out, and then you push it in. But if you're not ready to fire, maybe the squirrel or the rabbit ran off, and you have to do something else, you can pull this lever back. I can't do it now because I don't have it cocked. You can pull it back and it will reset the safety. Alright, so what we're going to do now is, I don't know if you can see them, but I have a couple targets set up. I have the Crossman Zombie, or what's left of the Crossman Zombie target at the bottom that we used last time. I've got two just boxes with targets drawn on them because I didn't have targets at the, I didn't have any targets today to, any paper targets that is, to use. So what we're going to do is we'll aim at one of them from X amount of feet, and then we'll aim at the other one at X amount of feet, and we'll try to get some grouping shots, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I got a makeshift shooting table here that we're going to be aiming at the targets. I'm not going to have a video on the targets this time, just because I don't have another camera to use at the moment. So I'll take pictures after every shot though with my camera, my digital camera, and hopefully you'll get the sense from that. What we're using today, just some regular Crossman pointed pellets, actually a new pack of them also. So let's get to this. Basically load it, cock it back like usual with any break barrel. I've already gone ahead and sighted in the scope, so we don't have to worry about that. And just grab one pellet, load it up, and what I'm going to do, put my pellets on top of my ammo can. Spill them everywhere. And then we're going to just fold them up. Like I said before, don't slam that thing up. You should be fine. And push the safety in. And aim and fire. So just to make sure my scope is sighted in, I'm going to aim at my crossman targets that are just hanging there. That wasn't good. I missed. Alright, so I had to readjust the sights a little bit. I did it, I was shooting a little further away than I am now. So I think that threw my aim off just a little bit. But I've gotten it to shoot now, so hopefully we should be on target. So just to double check, I'm going to hit the crossman thing one more time. Make sure to put the safety in. Yeah, we're on target now. Alright, let's get some rounds through. And also this silence here makes a good grab hold when you're putting the barrel back. Instead of holding onto the barrel and putting the oils from your skin on the steel and having it rust later on, when you touch that plastic, you don't really have that problem. Alright, let's see. We're going to aim for the first target. Alright, I'm going to take a picture of that. I'll be back in a second. Alright, let's put two more through. And as you can hear, I mean, it's not really that loud of a gun. And like I said before, the silencer silences it a little bit, and it is noticeable, but it's not as noticeable as you think it would be. I mean, you still hear the kick of the gun. So, let's zoom in on the target this time. That puts safety's off. I must have let that one move a little bit because it shot low. Alright, let's do a couple more. That last shot must have moved a little bit or something. It shot a little lower than it should have. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Last one was pretty good. Let's see if we can follow it up and see if we can't get a good grouping on this one target. Alright. Take it off. Yeah. So there's the last shot. As you can see, I got a good group of three in that little target. That's only about a 3-inch circle. So that's a pretty good group, and I don't know what happened on that last one there. I must have not been paying attention. I just pulled the trigger. Alright guys, it's been Casey's Nation for another gun review. Remington Express Tactical XP. Good little gun. Shoots pretty good. As you can see, we had a good grouping on that last couple shots. If you will though, rate, comment, subscribe to my channel, and have a good day. Oh, and if you would, take and check out Remington's War on Squirrels campaign. It's a pretty good campaign, a lot of funny videos, and a lot of good stuff going on. So if you will, just check them out. If you will, see you next time.